next?
Action.
The Chancellor's here. Silence. Hopefully having a positive and productive day, people. Yes, hopefully having a positive and productive day worldwide. It's your man J Petty checking in. I'm having a good day today. I'm feeling good, guys. The drive here was great. It was smooth this time. I got a special guest in the building. I'm excited because me and her have worked together personally. I think she's a great person. Smart woman. Interesting woman. Yeah. She's an influencer. Yeah, she's an influencer. She's a brand ambassador. She's a model. She's someone that I think you should know. We're talking about model treasure. How you feeling?
I'm good. Glad to be here today.
How's your day going so far?
Oh man, I can't complain. Love it. Just got finished with a little e-learning with my kids earlier, but I'm good.
Man, you know what's so interesting about that? Today was my first experience, really? With the e-learning. And I see what you mothers go through and the fathers go through, but you got to constantly keep checking. I know I was constantly keep checking. I'm like, whoa, when is your class over? Damn, the class ain't over yet. Oh, y'all got another break? Like, how do you expect kids to stay in one place for 5, 6, 7 hours?
Yes, and then to transfer back over to learning again after lunch or a break. It's crazy.
Man, so yeah, I definitely can relate. So, shout out to all the women out there that is getting down with the e-learning. Hey,
yes.
I've learned my lesson. I ain't gonna talk no more smack. But I saw your performance reel, Treasure. You just did a shoot where you were doing the remake to the Drake song, and that was pretty cool. How was that experience on the set of that?
Oh man, so that was so nice. The thing was crazy. It turned out very phenomenal at the last minute. Like, we was pulling together, me, this other guy I did it with.
Right.
We just connected and got it done within less than, I'll say, it took us about only an hour.
And you're everywhere.
Yeah.
You are everywhere. I mean, I follow you on Instagram, but I see the work you've put in up close in person. And she's more than just a model. Tell me how that influence space is. You're an influencer. Kind of run us through that, and how is that space in doing that, brand ambassadoring and being an influencer?
You know what? Actually, it was harder than I thought. You see these Instagram girls get on there and say, oh, try this, do this, post a couple of pictures, videos, and call it a day. But it's really, really hard. And I think the hardest part is finding that perfect business to connect with, network with. It's not easy. You have to really learn what business you're promoting, because if you're just out here doing it for money, it's not going to work out, because you're going to, discourage your followers, your fans. So that's very, very important. So I had to really network and go put my best foot forward.
Man, that's what's up. You get into it. So you're really like into the marketing space, advertising space.
Yeah.
What is some tips you can give someone that's trying to gain more followers or get into the influencing space? What are some marketing tips that you can give to someone out there?
Well, actually, I just started Instagram myself, but I would say be honest. Show people your personality. Show people what you really want them to see you as. Value yourself. Know your worth. Let people know your worth. That way they will want to work with you, and it's nothing but up to the top from there.
Know your worth.
Yes. Definitely.
Know your worth. I keyed in on that when I heard it, because we all have social media.
Yeah.
And sometimes people try to fake the funk and be something that they're not on social media. And what she just basically said is, be yourself. It's okay. Someone is going to fall in love with who you are.
All the time.
And that's why I love having these conversations with Treasure. She's dropping gems. Every time I deal with her, it's a pleasant experience. You hear me? On the business side, it's just having a regular conversation, just vibing. The bag of snacks is a whole vibe. And Treasure is a whole vibe. Now, I'm going to be honest. You only the second Treasure I ever met.
What?
Yeah, you only the second Treasure. Now, the first Treasure was a long, long time ago. When I was a rapper. I'm sorry, I wasn't a rapper. A poet. A poet. So all you rappers, you're really a poet. But anyway, it started with the poetry. It started with the poetry for me. Because people used to pay me to write their girlfriend letters. Right?
Ooh.
Yeah. I've been good with words throughout my younger years as well. But anyway, you start rapping, but you're a poet. So my friends used to pay me to write their girlfriends letters. So, my one friend, he said, hey, I want you to write this girl a letter. Her name was Treasure. That was years ago.
Wow.
That was years ago. Now, we're talking years later, and here is a... So, I'm going to call you Treasure number 2.
Okay.
I found Treasure number 2. Now, this I like to play tens. I like to play tens. I don't know if you ever heard of that game. That's when it's a word association game. I'm going to say a word, and you give me the first thing that comes to your mind, Treasure, when you hear these words. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I want you to be raw and unfiltered.
Okay.
So, runway,
Model.
art,
Portrait.
influencer,
Hard work.
fruit,
Healthy.
lobster,
Seafood.
money,
Life.
photo shoot,
Enjoyable.
beauty,
Within.
mother.
Best friend.
So, I listened to your answers.
Those are some good words, by the way.
So, whenever I do an interview or take on a project, I just don't take on anyone. You have to be somewhat likable or somewhat disagreeable, but I gotta like the essence of you. I have to vibe with you and get to know you.
Definitely.
When I knew I was interviewing Treasure, those words I just said, that's how you come across to me. You're welcome. You're welcome. In that list we had influencer, lobster, beauty, mother, money, fun. But it's you. It's you. Where does your motivation and ambition come from? I see you all on Instagram.
Honestly, I'll have to say it comes from friends and strangers. No, strangers, when you post on social media, they give you good advice. They help you go to the next day, put your best foot forward. And you will be very surprised how strangers help you. Like, it could be someone you have no clue that was looking at your page. And they'll DM you like, oh, I've been following you for a little while. I really love your character. I love your hard work. And it means so much to me. It's like, wow, that really helps me go forward and move forward.
And I know that's motivation.
Oh, yes, definitely.
I know it's motivation. It's kind of like, okay, I can do this.
Yes.
Everything becomes clear. You're like, you know what? Maybe I could be one of the biggest influencer, a brand ambassador. Maybe I could be a top model. Maybe I could be on TV, radio, doing commercials, movies, run a business. But what struck me about you, honestly, you're very caring. You like helping others. you like helping others. Is that something you want to do in the future?
Yes, and you know what's so crazy about that? Like, I help people, and I am the person who just don't want help from people. I'll say, no, don't help me. But I learned you have to let people help you as well.
Yep.
And when I learned to do that, one door kept opening after another, like kept opening. And I felt good. Like I let someone help me out instead of just doing for other, because it took all my energy. It started to, and it was just, one person cannot just pull through. It needs to be balanced. So I really learned, let people help you as well.
Everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. Everything has to have a equilibrium. Everything has to balance itself out, and that's what Treasure was speaking on now. Modeling. That's our initial meeting. We met. You were a model.
Yeah.
I think the guys at 4X Drip, they hired you to model for them. So, and then it was like, okay, well, let me talk. They talked to you, and then now you're doing the bag of snacks. Your voice is all over my project.
Yes, I heard it. I love it.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes, I couldn't believe it's me. It's nice.
I said, me and this girl is making history. That's the way I feel. You hear me?
We are.
You know, because I study the game. Like, I study Mike Tyson's hot boxing. I study Joe Rogan. I study Jimmy Kimmel. I study Arsenio Hall. I study Leno, Carson Daly, Saturday Night Live, In Living Color. I study different podcasts, different niches. And I said, this is who I was studying this morning. This is who I was studying this morning. I'm so excited to tell this story. Maybach Music. Rick Ross, Maybach Music. The girl that says Maybach.
Oh, yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
When you say bag of snacks. Can you do it one time for us?
Bag of snacks.
Hey! See, we making history. I'm feeling good. The only thing that's missing is the champagne. But, now, who were some of your female role models growing up in the modeling space?
My number one, I'll definitely have to say Tyra Banks. Just because she is phenomenal. She can sell anything, face expressions, she switched them up. That's something that's not easy to do. People stick with one face expression because they feel that's who they are and that's who they're going to stick with. But modeling is really much more like acting. Like, you have to be able to do different things with your body, your face, gestures. So, yeah. Definitely Tyra.
Man, Tyra, I like Tyra, but my girl was Noemi Campbell. It was something about her, man. Her chocolate skin and the way she looked. Like, she looked like, you know, it's like, oh, okay, Naomi. You know, she looks like she just would just make you melt, you know?
Yeah.
I've never met Naomi, but she was one of my, you know what I'm saying? I like that.
Right.
Look. But anywho, photo shoots, right? Name a location that you would love to go to and do a photo shoot at.
Ooh. I would have to say Bali.
Bali? Okay. What do you like? It's beautiful.
Yes.
And you want to feel that experience.
Yes, I'm a nature. I love nature. Photo shoots. It just it tells a story to me that's fun. It could be enjoyable, or it could be really saying what you've been through by one photo. And that nature, yeah, I love that.
Nature is so peaceful for me.
Yes.
I know you probably look at it in a more artistic look. For me, it's very serene, you know. But like you said, Bali, yeah, that would be a good experience. Now, I'm gonna ask you this: what is your favorite perfume right now?
I don't really have a favorite. Bath and Body Works I usually go to. I do like the lotion though. My favorite is actually called, I believe, Relaxation. It's in a green bottle for self-relaxation. I can't remember, but I don't have a favorite perfume.
If there was a brand, right now that you can be the face of, we're talking about, you know, Estee Lauder, Sephora, any perfume house or clothing house, Who would Treasure the model want to be a face for?
Oh. I would have to say I could go with Sephora.
Sephora?
I like Sephora.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sephora's good. Like I said, I'm not really big on. I just keep it all the way around. I keep a balance all the way around. I like to try new things. I don't really have. I try to stay away from like favorites.
At the end of the day, Treasure,
Mm-hmm.
when everything's said and done, what do you want to be remembered for?
I just want to be valued. If anything happened to me, I just want people to know, like, wow, she really showed us who she was without pretending anything. She was so real, like a best friend I never had or never met even. Really.
Isn't that the most beautiful thing, though,
Yes.
when you meet someone and you know they're real? They're just
Yes.
being themselves.
Genuine is
Genuine.
yes.
Whether they're wacky, strange, mean spirited, have a beautiful spirit, they're nice. They're just being who they are.
Yes.
You hear me?
Yes.
That's the most, I mean, for me. That's why I have different friends and people I know from all different types of walks of life, because I want to know you for who you are.
Yes.
So, are you done with your Christmas shopping?
No.
No?
No, I'm always late with Christmas shopping, but Christmas to me is more, I like to go out. I'm going to see the lights with my kids in Northbrook.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm more so, with the gifts, it's more so sightseeing. I like to do things on Christmas. But yeah, no, I'm not done with Christmas shopping.
I'm such a horrible Christmas shopper. I be going the day before, like
Yeah.
December 23rd and 24th, and I be mad. I be mad like, why the they ain't got nothing in this store. They ain't got nothing in this store. Man, you don't get your silly butt. Yeah, I'm so bad. I go to the Christmas stores late. But I got to get more hip to, what do you call that stuff? Online shopping.
Yeah.
Not really, because I've had bad experiences where I order stuff and people in my build and they take it, man.
Oh, okay.
You will get your
Yeah.
package snatch. So, Treasure, let me ask you this question real quick. See what we got here. See what I want to come with. 112 or Jagged Edge?
Ooh. I would have to go with Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge?
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell us, Treasure, tell us about this. I saw on Instagram, the Pop Out Shop Boutique.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
So I just partnered with this young lady, and she has a small business called the Pop Out Shop. I'm an influencer and ambassador for her, and we just have been having so much fun with photo shoots. She likes to bring the girls together. It's 4 girls so far that are influencers, and we just have a good time. And that's what I love about it. And we just come together, we socialize, talk about each other goals, and not just work. That's what I really love about her business.
How does it, I guess, to help me wrap my head around it, because I know you live in you're a model, you're an influencer, you're an ambassador, you live in a different world.
Yeah.
But we kind of do the same thing.
Correct.
We kind of do the same thing. But this is more on a mental level and emotional level. I guess, how does it feel being sought after? Like, how does it feel when people want to use you on a project?
It feels wonderful because, you ask yourself, why me? But then when you look at yourself and your work, it's like, I know why.
Right.
This is why.
Right.
Look how I look. Look how I am with other people, how I network, how I talk to people, how I treat people. So it's good.
You treat people right, and your blessings gonna come.
Yes.
Now, what's your hobbies, Treasure? What's your hobbies?
I'm into like yoga now. I really love it. That's my peace. It brings me peace.
Okay.
Clear my thoughts.
So you're into yoga.
Yeah.
Okay. Brings you peace, tranquility, things of that nature. Okay. Yeah, yoga, I've tried it out a couple times. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. The
Why
breathing,
you looking like
the breathing, you hear me? I like yoga.
Yeah.
Did you play any sports or anything? You play any sports?
Yeah, I used to play volleyball. I love volleyball. Tennis was pretty cool.
Oh, tennis?
Yeah.
What? Hey,
Yeah.
you gotta... I have a playlist on my YouTube, right?
Really?
Yeah. Well, I have tennis videos where I'm playing tennis.
You?
Yeah, I'm playing tennis. Yeah, I'm playing tennis off the wall. There's some old videos on my YouTube before before I started the Bag of Snacks podcast. But I will play tennis. Yeah. Now, we gonna bring out the snacks later. We ain't forgot.
Ooh.
But we just enjoying ourselves so much. But we gonna bring out the snacks
I'm waiting to see what kind of snacks you got.
and see what you got. Now,
Okay.
when you first saw yourself on camera, because sometimes people are insecure about how they look.
Yeah.
But when you first saw yourself on camera or a photo shoot of yourself, what did you think?
I was just so happy to see myself that
Right.
I didn't really care what it looked like. But, you know, as time went further, I look at pictures, previous pictures, and like, oh, wow, I could have worked on that, could have did this. But, no, my very first time looking at myself, it's like, wow, I'm really doing this. Like, I'm really a model, so.
I'm going to read something to you that I found. I found this. And you let me know what you think about this, okay?
Okay.
Okay. It was a pleasantly bright morning on Cambridge Street as the sun peeked through the residents' windows, illuminating and encouraging the people to get up and enjoy their day. The dogs barked, the birds chirped, lawnmowers roared, and the children played. It was a perfect day for a swim or dip in the pool. What do you think about that when you hear that?
Sounds like the beginning of some type of story.
Sounds
Book,
like
maybe? Yeah.
Okay. We just made history, so that's a children's book that I'm working on. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a children's book that I'm working on. So that's actually like the beginning of the first.
Nice. Okay.
So yeah, I'm working on the children's book, guys. But treasure. Are you ready? We're ready to see what your ingredients are. What your makeup is. What's inside of you. So, on the Bag of Snacks podcast, we bring out the snacks.
Can I ask you something first?
Sure.
Where
Yes.
did you get the name Bag of Snacks?
Where did I get
Where did that come from?
Wow, that's a good question.
Okay.
It's so many different plays on it, but I'm gonna give you this play because it's a lot of different meanings with it.
Okay.
But I was in a mental health counselor, right? And I worked on it at a psych facility. And so when we would bring out the snacks during snack time for the patients, everybody would be happy. Snacks usually bring people together.
Yeah.
You hear me? I've dealt with patients that, were under some distress. And snack time was really a time where they can use those coping skills.
Okay.
So it kind of has that. And everyone has something in them that's great. You think about all the ingredients, all the different flavors, and some of the snacks. I said, you know what? Bag of Snacks is kind of catchy. Let me. I thought about it. I played with it because I had another name for it at first. So I kind of just went with that.
Okay, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's the beginning, and so I'm just stuck with it.
That's good.
Thank you. I really appreciate you. You coming through. But we gonna hit you with the snacks.
I'm ready for this.
We gonna hit you with the snacks.
Yes.
Who is Treasure, the model Treasure? Who is she?
Let's see.
See what we got in there. Take them all out. Okay. Nice variety there.
Yeah, alright. Ooh. I can sometimes pop off like popcorn, but I wouldn't say that's really me. So we got some fruit here. It's healthy. Okay. Crackers.
Good old Nutter Butter.
Yeah. I would have to go with Airheads.
Yeah, the Airheads.
Yeah, probably so. Only because, like, candy's sweet. I'm really sweet. And
right.
even though Airheads could be sour,
okay.
bitter, like my personality and my look can come off sometimes wrong with people, they say.
Okay.
But when you really get to know me, I'm so sweet. So sweet. So.
And Airheads are a classic.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite Airhead is?
Mm-hmm.
That mystery Airhead. It's like a white Airhead. It's called a white mystery Airhead.
Really?
But Airheads are very, very, very sweet. So.
And they come in all different forms. So.
Awesome, man.
All the way around.
Hey. I like how you just broke that down. I like how you just broke that down. Man. Anything else you want to let the people know how they can follow you, or if somebody want to tap in for some business with Treasure, how can they reach you?
Sure. So I'm on Instagram. My Instagram is #theofficialtreasure. You can DM me for work if you need your business advertised. Like I say, I'm an influencer and ambassador. I'm really well to work with, and I love to see you grow.
Awesome. And I can concur to all of the things she has said because I have worked with her. Yes. This has been another bag of snacks. The Chancellor's here. Silence.
Bag of snacks. Chancellor's here. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And if you would like to promote, please click the link below. Chancellor's here.